Lee Cassell with the ball in hand. Pete Nance, Andrew Carr jumps center. Carr wins it, and away we go. Back to that big lineup, as you said, and Davion Bradford makes an impact. Leaky Black to pick and slam. And turnovers were a big problem for Wake in the first meeting, especially late in the game against Carolina. Tyree Appleby with the first Wake point. They extend some pressure here on Wake Forest, who handles it and sets up the offense, and Damari Monsanto stays hot from Saturday. One of the best three-point shooters in the country, 42% for the season, and he shoots a ton of them. Pete Nance gets to the post on Andrew Carr. Kansas State transfer going one-on-one with Armando Bacot. 2 and a foul.
You get the one-on-one inside. This is what you want, to try to take on Armando Bacot one-on-one and try to put him.
Wake by 3, they force the Davis turnover. Hildreth pushes on the step through, and he's swatted by Black. Carr tries to rescue it. Appleby with Love on his hip, high off the glass with the left hand.
Absolutely beautiful.
The lead is 5. Bacot spinning off the glass, and he wanted a foul as well.
You know, I was interested in Caleb Love not getting any shots, but now he's not on the floor.
Bacot steps out and sticks a jump shot.
So that was definitely the emphasis to start the game.
He said they need fast break points and they need paint touches. Marsh, a lob from Appleby. That is rinse and repeat with those two. Jalen Washington getting run with Bacot on the bench after a hot start. Black missed both. Appleby off the ball screen to the cup.
Well, he's just killing North Carolina right now in that middle third. Oh, this is going up if you don't get a hand in his face quickly.
There it is. Monsanto short. Long rebound tipped out to Appleby in the backcourt. Monsanto again. Yes. You said it. He hit 8 of them in South Bend, Indiana on Saturday. We asked him today, for the mere mortals among us, what does that feel like? He said, hey, it's a normal day. Appleby gets the roll, and the lead is 10 for Wake Forest. He's got 4 buckets and has assisted on 2 others there.
Well, both those guys playing with the ball in their hands, and there's Monsanto. What a great find.
Hubert Davis has R.J. Davis and Armando Bacot on his bench right now as he searches. Underneath, it's Marsh. There's the freshman, Seth Trimble. Gives it off to Black. They're sitting on 9 points, 9 minutes in. Washington, the freshman, on the face-up.
Yeah, I don't know why he took that shot. He's looking at Steve Forbes going, my bad, because he's had so much success getting around the corner on North Carolina.
Trimble on a step-through to the rim.
Well, they're going in drop coverage, so that means the screener's defender is standing at the logo. Well, they've got to be a little bit more active and try to turn him into a passer and not let him turn the corner there.
Davion Williamson got Trimble in the air. The lead is 11 for Wake Forest, 11 minutes in. Another guy who likes to Barkley his way to the cup, Cam Hildreth.
Better pick up Monsanto.
Bobby Klintman will back it out and hand off to Appleby. Lob up top for Marsh. And a Marsh lob. He's got a half dozen. And Tyree Appleby is steering the ship. Davis with a tough shot attacking. He saw 8 points, 5 assists for Tyree Appleby at the controls. Now Hildreth drops off for Marsh. Backing down on Bacot, who stays right with him, and Marsh scores anyway. Davis on a misfire. Appleby with his foot on the gas. Davion Williamson in the lane. Great day of college basketball. We've got 4 ranked-on-ranked matchups around the country on the men's side today. And that's a rarity for Tyree Appleby, who's leading this Wake Forest team. You check out their resume. Big chance for them here at home. This represents a quad 2 as Bacot scores again for the Heels. Tough catch for Bacot, spinning for 2 more.
That's an incredible pass by R.J. Davis.
That's something that worked in the first meeting between these teams in January against Appleby. Seth Trimble, the freshman backup guard, played a big part in that, especially in the second half. Monsanto came in with 76 made three-pointers, the most among all power conference players in the country. And now Andrew Carr gets involved. And Carolina is a team with 5 turnovers so far, with 3.5 to go in the first. Bacot again. He's got 13 and 6. They needed Bacot to be aggressive himself with his positioning to be in a position to get more touches.
Well, he's working tonight.
Bradford from Appleby on a gorgeous find. But you heard Joe Lenardi with the guys in the studio at halftime. He says they're already in the danger zone.
Well, here's the switch, and this is the adjustment.
Not to double on Burns. Late shot clock, and Carr turns it over to Bacot. Here's Love attacking. And there's his first bucket after he went 0 for 9 in the first half. I saw the note. They hadn't had a bucket in the last 3+ minutes of that first half. And Damari Monsanto can do it in the mid-range as well. Black, another offensive rebound for Carolina. And Hildreth swipes it. And Cam Hildreth lays it in. Nance kept it alive. Circles around on Bradford. Love knocks it down.
That's his first three-pointer.
And Carolina's first 23 minutes into this ball game. Lob. Carr. Black behind the back. Now kicks for Davis. R.J. Davis to the cup on a reverse.
He gets the switch he wants, and he just gets to the paint off the bigs. He waits till there's a big on him, and then he explodes to the rim.
Love driving to the rim.
Yeah, that's a great take by Caleb Love. That's the vertical play I'm talking about. But look how quickly Wake is back at it.
Up top for Marsh. I mean, that's just ridiculous. 85% from that position. And those two have stepped up in a huge way in this one. They've combined for 15, with Marsh supplying 10 of those. It's down to 19 with still 13+ minutes to go here in Winston-Salem.
Got to keep chipping away. You're trying to cut that 22-point halftime deficit in half by around the 10-minute mark.
Nickel off the screen, back for Nance. Strong finish. 3 for 15 shooting now for Caleb Love, and Carolina's had an opening. Wake has only made one of its last 10 shots, but the lead's still large. And adding to it is Bobby Klitman scored. There is a pace to the way that Wake Forest runs its offense in the half court. Appleby stop and pop and hit. 19 to go along with 9 assists. Davis a floater to respond and said he was great. Yeah. He was face guarding me up and down the floor.
He said, I'm not going to lie. He played good defense.
Oh, what a reverse by Seth Trimble at that end of the floor.
Since the LSU game, he's made 53s. So he's done his damage once conference play started.
Love gets the roll. A lob for Bradford. And he finishes with the right hand.
And that's the second half adjustment by Hubert Davis. They were in drop coverage in the first half on that ball screen action, and Tyree Appleby ate them up.
Davis the rebound. Puff Johnson on the drive with the drop off for Bacot, and he finishes plus the foul. For a guy who's 84% from the line this season. And now Love takes Carr off the bounce and gets it to go, and it's down to 10.
So you just take it down deep into the shot clock, look for that switch.
A dump off to Carr.
Or that.
The 11th Ty Appleby assist for Wake Forest. Nickel off the glass, no. Puff Johnson the follow, and it's back down to 10, ticking toward 2 minutes remaining. All right, Hogs and Cats fans, we promise we will get you to Rupp once this goes final. A minute to go in regulation. Wake by 11. Carolina won't go quietly. Caleb Love straight on for 3. 52 seconds left for North Carolina. Love tries a deep one. Hits that as well. And the final timeout used by Hubert Davis. And now Love steps into a three. Comes up short. Davis to Nance underneath. Davis again around the corner. And he gets the roll. So it's an 8-point game coming up on 20 seconds to go for North Carolina. Trying to make it a 2-possession game. Nance is blocked by Carr. And he tips it to Appleby. And Williamson is fouled by Puff Johnson. It'll be a 3rd straight loss for North Carolina. Pitt, Duke, and now here at Wake as Love connects with 8.4 seconds to go. Fitting that it ends in the hands of Ty Appleby. 35 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, and a big win at home for Wake Forest.